All right now, hey, hey, hey. Let me put some lotion on my hands because I'm telling you, I look at these videos, I'm always out so ashy and everything. I'm so embarrassed. And they'll be like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, nails. And I just go. I worry about everybody else. I don't worry about me. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Chicago Nails and Makeup. I've been promising this video. But it wasn't even that. I wanted to give enough people time to watch this video and then give them time to do what they're supposed to do. Because what are we supposed to be doing? Asking our clients where they're going for their pedicures. It has been a wonderful journey, a wonderful experience. And you know, I'm looking over here because I'm making sure that this camera, you know, it acts funny on me. So I'm making sure it does not cut off. I'm hot. I had the window open, but it was just too much interference from the outside traffic. So I had to close the window, but I am getting some natural sunlight up in here, so I'm enjoying and basking in that. But anyway, I digress. Y'all know I get the chattering on. Anyway, this has been a wonderful journey. Like I said in this last little snippet last night, this channel has been growing like crazy. So that's telling me that's something that we really need. You know, we need to discuss these things. We need to get into the issues, into the real meat of things. I have gotten even a few emails or messages regarding what other nail techs in the industry, veteran nail techs, think. And I want to go on record saying this, that I'm not going to say what any other nail tech is doing right or what any other nail tech is doing wrong. You know, I'm not trying to say don't do what they say. I'm just giving you my view, my side of things, and giving you my experience. And it's up to you to figure out, you know, what you want to incorporate in what you're doing. And so I know there has been some, I guess, something about, you know, me saying that people are leaving money on the table, whatever, and people have their specialties, and that's fine. But, you know, I was talking to, there was a nail tech that actually came to get her nails done by me. I was like honored. And we got to talking, and I just want you to think about this before we get into the power of the pedicure. Ignore this. I was just doing some testing to make sure that when this records, that it's showing up properly for you. So before we begin, I'm just going to give you a quick example of why I am standing on what I'm saying about the power of the pedicure. I want you guys to look at the hair industry and just think about what has happened in the hair industry in the past 10 years. Back in the day, everyone was getting their hair done, going to the hairstylist to get their hair done, you know, and that was the thing. You got your hair done, you got weaves, you got this, you got that. But what happened out of nowhere? There were a lot of women who wore locks and wore things like that, and we didn't really think much of it. We didn't really think much of it, did we? We were just like, okay, those are those natural women, you know, those, you know, whatever type of women. But then all of a sudden, something happened. You had your India Aries and your Jill Scotts and different influencers and different things start to come in and really put it on the forefront that, hey, you're beautiful with your natural hair. And then we got the vloggers, the YouTubers and stuff who went natural. Once that boom happened, boom, everyone went natural. Everybody and their mom was natural. Hell, I'm natural up under all this. You know, I've been natural for, I don't know, 10 years or so. I only relax my edges. I'm not like a natural, what you call a natural Nazi. I'm not that girl. I just did it to see if it would thicken up my natural texture. But anyway, I'm saying this to say, think about that. People were not natural, but then out of nowhere, everyone was natural. And that really affected a lot of hairstylists. It really did. Braids affected a lot of hairstylists out of nowhere because all these braid shops started popping up and people, you know, were going there and they were like, that's not fair because they're not licensed. Since then, they've tried to put in some regulation around that, but it really hasn't stopped the braid shops, okay? So braids came out of nowhere and that was a boom, and it's coming back again with the inner, what do you call those feed-in braids and stuff, and then also natural hair came in. Also, the third thing that came in and messed up a lot of hairstylists was the evolution of wigs and weaves. Wigs specifically, because that allowed girls to go to the beauty supply store and buy nice wigs. Okay, so now you can spend $30, don't have to sit around all day, you know, and you could just go ahead and, I'm hot, y'all. Ooh, I told y'all. See, now people say, oh, black don't crack, but the more you watch me, you're gonna see how old I am. I'm gonna take this little sign and fan myself. Sorry, I told y'all this is not gonna be the prettiest channel, but no, let's go back to that. So, you know, you have the braids, you have the natural hair movement, and then you also have the wigs. The Asian community, or the people who they manufacture that stuff, is coming from China, they have taken wigs, the wig game to a whole nother level. So me personally, I don't go to hairstylists. Ouch, shit. I told y'all this ain't no clean channel. I was hot. And, I went and got me a fan, okay? This is what old people do. So, where was I? So, you know, I don't even go to the hairstylist anymore. And every so often, but it's not anything against them at all. I promise you. It's just that when I'm getting my hair done, I feel like I'm at work. Because anytime I'm in the salon, I feel like I'm at work. So, for me, you know, but a lot of people don't go to the hairstylist anymore. Like, everybody almost didn't have a choice. And so with pedicures, you just never know. With nails, you just never know. Like right now, a lot of people are nails. But I'm just telling you, you just don't know what the future holds. And that's my whole point. You don't know what the future holds. A lot of hairstylists saw it coming, but never thought that it would affect their business the way it has. A lot of people I know do hair, don't even do it full time anymore because, you know, wigs have taken over, braids have taken over. You know, and shoot, the natural hair movement is taking over, and a lot of people are taking care of their own hair. And you just don't know if what external factors can come in and affect you like that. And so my entire point is, why not be more than prepared than underprepared? It's okay to have, like, I don't do sculpture nails, you know, and I'm not that good at it, you know. And I'm good to admit that. So I never think I'm the one that, you know, I know everything. I'm not the greatest nail tech in the world. I just stay in my lane. But at the same time, I always keep all my skills up. Any skill that I can possibly do and make money, I'm going to make sure that I'm optimizing my skill set. Okay? And that's my whole point. It's nothing I want to argue with anyone and tell anyone that they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. But I'm just offering the tools that I think will best further your career. Okay? So let's get into it. The power of the pedicure. This was just here, like I said, I just wanted to test and make sure that you guys could see what I was writing. Okay? And it's like, well, what happened to your arm? You guys, I'm having a tattoo. I've been working on it for years, but I'm having a tattoo lasered off. Did it hurt? Yes, it does hurt. How long does it take? It's about a 15, 20, no, what am I saying? It's like a 15-minute session, and it does hurt because they're burning layers of skin off. I've had like 13 treatments, and that's what we are, 13 treatments. Okay? Is it expensive? Yes, it's more expensive to remove a tattoo than it is to get a tattoo. Okay, answer those questions. Let's get into it. So I first wanted to start out by saying, you know, you can add on an additional $20,000, $20,000 just by adding on a pedicure. And I wanted to look at those numbers. You guys are supposed to be going and asking your clients, where are they going? I just want you to wrap your mind around the possibilities with a pedicure. So we're going to first take, I got notes here. So we're going to first take $20,000 a year. $20,000. How do we get $20,000 a year in additional income? Can you guys see that? How do we get $20,000 in additional income per year just doing pedicures? That's a big number. That's a lot of dang on pedicures. It's really not, because you got to break it down. I'm going to take my little notes here and I'm going to put it here. So we're just going to use these even soft numbers. And you can use whatever number you want to use. I personally right now am charging $30 for pedicures. I have one spa pedicure because I like to use scrub. And I told you, anytime you're using scrub, you need to be charging more. So we're going to use two numbers. We're going to say, let's just say you charge $25 for a regular pedicure and you charge $30 for a spa pedicure. Okay? $25 and $30. Okay? Regular would be soak, cut, shape, buff, file the bottom of the feet, and lotion, quick lotion massage and polish. Should be no more than 30-45 minutes. If you take a little longer, don't worry about it. Just work up to a time that, you know, is better. Spa pedicure, that's when you're using scrub, you're using specialty products, specialty items, name brand items, and you will point those things out and you will charge more. But for this exercise, we're just going to use these round, nice figures of $25 and $30. Okay? So let's take that number, $20,000 per year. $20,000 per year. How much does that equal per month? Okay, so we're going to divide that number by 12, and that is going to give you $1,600, so approximately. So it's $1,666 actually per month. Okay, $1,666 approximately. That's the number per month. Okay, so this is how much money you need to make per month. $1,600 per month. Oh my God, that's a lot in just pedicures. Very possible. Very possible. Okay, so we're going to take that number. So we know how much we need to make a month. Sorry, $1,666. How much do we need to make a week? So we're going to take that number 1666 and we're going to divide it by 4. That number is going to give you $416 per week. Okay? So that's $416 per week. Now that number is looking a little more realistic to you, isn't it? See, this is how you have to do things. In order to meet your goals, you see people doing big things. Like Cardi B, she's a big star now. She didn't say, I'm going to be a star and I just got to go for being a star. She broke her main goal down. She broke it all the way down to the stripper level. Said, hey, I'm going to get some money to build myself up to look cute. She went into stripping. She took the stripper money. She started putting it in herself in the studio and, you know, doing whatever. We're not going to talk about everything else, but that's just a little example. So now these numbers are starting to look a little more realistic, right? So $416 per week. Wow. Okay. Okay. So $416 per week. How much is that per day? I'm sorry. We're going to break it down like this. $416 per week. Now, it's like, well, I got 2 different pedicures that I offer. So what I'm going to do is take the average of $25 and $30, and we're going to average them out. That's going to come out to $27.50. That's the median between the two, saying you do some spa, some regular. These are just numbers to wrap your mind around so you know how to set your goals, okay? So $416 divided by $27.50 per week, I'm sorry, within a week, is going to give you 15. So this number 15 is telling you I need to do about 15 of these services per week in order to get to this $20,000 per year, okay? Now, 15 clients per week is really just 3 clients per day. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Plus you're going to get tips. Plus you're going to get tips. Where's my tip? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, no. So I just wanted you to look at this number here. This is just the first part of this exercise. We're looking at $20,000 per year. We're saying on the average just charging $25 and $30 in that ballpark. This is showing that it breaks down to a number that averages about 15 clients per week and 3 clients per day. Well, I don't even have that many people every day. If you don't have that many people every day, then you, hey, on Saturdays or whatever, you can pick it up on Fridays and Saturdays. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you might be able to pick it up there. But this is just letting you know, and even if your number's not 3 a day, it don't have to be 20,000. It could be an extra 15,000 or whatever. Let's say you want to pay your car off. You know, you owe $10,000 more on your car and you want to pay it off this year. This is a way to do it. So take this same exercise, apply it to your goal, whatever that number is, and you break the numbers down. If you have to pause the screen and take a picture on your phone and then go and do the exercise on paper, that's what you do. But here we have it. $20,000 breaks down to 3 clients per day. Didn't even look at it that way, did you? Let's take a break and a moment of silence on that. As a pedicure specialist, I was not allowed to do anything but pedicures. I was a dual specialist. I was upgraded to a dual specialist because I had high performance in my retail and everything and my retention. But once I did that, I made great money just doing pedicures all day. And I'm just going to give you an average of what that number looks like as a pedicure specialist. And these are real numbers. So go ahead, take a breather, sip your wine. Y'all should be coming here with wine. Let's look at these other numbers. I hope this camera doesn't cut off. Now, we're going to take another number, and I'm going to put this in red. A pedicure specialist. Pedi specialist. Okay. And here we go. $70,000 per year. How do we get to $70,000 per year just doing feet? Oh my God, this sounds crazy. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. I just want to show you, don't be intimidated by numbers. When, you know, you see other people making this money, they have just had a plan they've executed and followed through on it. They knew what they were doing. That's the thing. You don't have a plan. You don't know what you don't have any specific goals. That's when you're all over the place and you get discouraged because you don't even have a direction to go in because you're just out there willy-nilly. You cannot be out there willy-nilly, even in nails. Okay, so $70,000. $70,000. Yes. Okay, let's divide that by 12. Divide that by 12. How much is that? That is $58.33 approximately per month. $58.33 per month. Just make sure the camera's still on for you. $58.33 per month. Let's take that number 50. So I'm not sure where this camera cut off. I'm not sure where this cut off, but okay, so $58.33 per month. Let's take that $58.33 per month and let's divide that by 4 to find out how much we need to make per week. That is $14.58 per week. Per week. Oops. Week. So we need to make almost, well, let's just say $14.50 a week. $14.50 a week. Oh my God, that still sounds like a lot. That still sounds like a lot. Okay, let's break that down. $14.58 per week. How many clients do we have to get in to do that if we're working 5 days per week? If we're working 5 days per week, that's $291 a day. So we need to make basically $300 a day to hit $70,000 a year, and that's just working 5 days per week, okay? Many nail techs work 6, 7, especially when it's hot. And the thing about this is, like, somebody may come on here and say, well, it's not busy all times of the year. See, these are just numbers to give you an idea. What happens is your slow period and your high peak period averages out about this way. So when it's, and I'm going to tell you, that's not even true, because I'm in Chicago and my February was off the chain. I could not believe it. Like, February thus far has been my busiest month. I could not believe it. I did so many people in February. It was ridiculous. I digress. So we're at $291 per day. Now we're going to take that $291 per day and we're going to divide it by 60. Okay? Now I'm going to stop there. Where the hell she get 60 from? I'm saying 60 because when you are a pedicure specialist, that means that you are branding yourself specifically as a professional who specializes in this. Meaning you have more expertise, you have more knowledge, and you have more you know, that's your field. You have more luxurious products. You have more detail in your service. You are more, you know, more in depth in what you do. So those prices are a little higher, and that's why I took the number 60, because on the higher end, a pedicure specialist, and that's, I'm gonna write these little numbers here. A pedicure specialist, their lower end pedicure will be about 40, 45. Their higher end pedicure will be about 70. So I think I just used that number 60 in the middle, because if you're a pedicure specialist, you're going to put in a little more work on the front end to market yourself. I use a milk bath with, you know, this extract, that extract. I'm going to wrap your legs and your feet with this one, with a herb, you know, seaweed based, da 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 da. That's the pedicure specialist. And guys, my camera is, the battery is dying, but guess what? I bought extra battery. So let me change out this battery. We're going to come back to this final number. Exciting stuff. Because I know, I've learned, and I'm a photographer friend who used to always have a ton of batteries, and now I see why. So I actually have 3 batteries now, and I got them in rotation. I'm ahead of the game. Okay. So, wow, this is exciting stuff. See how I just broke that $70,000 down to $291? And if you watch my videos, you know that I said that my daily goal is $300 a day. So that lets you know a little bit of a number without telling you everything. And we're just talking about pedicures here. Very possible to make a killing in nails. Okay. Pick up the black ink. Okay, so $291 per day. Average price of 60. Okay, equals 4. Now let's put this in red, honey. 4.86 clients per day. 4.86. What? 4.86, and plus tip. Let's write down the tips now, okay? Tips, because these type of clients that come into a pedicure specialist, they will definitely tip you. So we're looking at $70,000 per day, working 5 days a week with the average price of $60. You only have to do 5 people a day, okay? And I know people that's doing it, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, when I worked at Marriott Coaching, I did 8 or more a day, because I was scheduled for, usually I would come in at 10 a.m. and I would work till, sometimes I would work from 10 till 7, 9 hours, and I would not take a break. So I would do like 9 pedicures. It'd be back to back to back to back to back. I would just smoke cigarettes. I was a chain smoker back then. We would all be downstairs smoking cigarettes. It was so funny because we would all smoke by the dumpster, me and all other pedicure specialists, and we would be boom, 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 and them pedicures out. And we would go smoke real quick because we wanted more time to smoke, because that's how you get through the day. A lot of models and stuff, they smoke to keep from eating. We didn't have time to eat, so we would smoke and eat sandwiches while we were smoking. Because I would kill it. I would do like 10, 12 pedicures a day. And the average price was about $60 at Elizabeth Arden. And that was the lower end pedicure. Okay, plus tips. And the tips was stupid. Like the tips was like, I know everybody was tipping at least, on the low end, the $10 tip was the low end. So imagine that's just 100 plus in tips per day. Plus, I was making way more than 70 G's being just a pedicure specialist. I just want you guys to really wrap your mind around other things besides the design work. I want you to be adept in all areas of nail care as you can. I understand that there are going to be some things that are just not your thing, because like hard gel nails are not my thing. I've tried it. Nail form, sculpture nails, not my thing. I get that. I understand that. I'm not arguing with anyone. I just want you to not close your mind off and be funny about how you make your money, because the market can change at any time. And if you look at the natural hair care industry, that really changed the game for a lot of hairstylists. Okay? Just think about that. Go back if you have to and watch this video a few times. And what I want you to do, I'm serious, all you all saying, I want this video, I can't wait for this video. Well, here it is, damn it. So you tell me if you've been doing your part. Now, I done did my part. What you been doing? Tell me what's going on with your clients. What did they tell you? I want to hear the details. Take the time out to write the details to me. I done took time out to put this video for you. I done wrote notes and everything for you. You know, I done edit this video for you. I done did all of this for you. Take the time to tell me what happened, okay? Okay, till the next video, you guys. Catch you later. Bye. Oh, she tired. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm about to open up this window. That's what I'm about to do. Oh, I need to go back to sleep.